What's up, everybody? This is another episode of
Girl, I'm Grown.
I am Key.
It's your girl C.
And I'm Miss CC, baby.
Okay, y'all. Seriously, I wanted to gather here today.
Yeah, okay.
To talk about love languages. I just sent y'all a little quiz to get to know y'all love language, just so we could talk. I decided to talk about it since we took that little quiz. So I just want to start off. My love language is acts of service.
Okay.
I feel like that's my love language because if you're going to show me and prove to me that you love me, I feel like you should do something. You know, so I feel like if somebody really care about you or they really love you, they're going to do stuff that they want you to do. So I feel like that's what I immediately identify with.
Okay.
And I wanted to give it to y'all because, you know, I'm always shooting these tests and doing stuff like this to my partner because I'm the one that used to be like, you ain't showing me that you love me. I can't tell you love me. You don't love me.
Right.
Act like you love me. Tell me what you did to show me that you love me. I'm like that person. I'm that person. So it's like, okay, maybe I'm hard to love or maybe I don't know how to give it. So I just thought that's a good way to identify what lane you in when it comes to expressing love and receiving love.
Okay.
And I think it was interesting because when I gave y'all the test, well, I wasn't sure what yours was going to be, but we for sure knew.
I knew.
Sierra's.
Always knew that.
Why?
Because, well, first of all, tell them what your love language is.
Mine is gifts. I think that's so cliche.
That is not cliche because if it was, I love gifts, but that's not my love language.
Yeah.
I knew that was your love language. When it came back, we both were like, well, we already knew this.
We knew that.
How?
Because
you like gifts.
You love gifts to the point where like you feel if a person isn't giving you a gift, then how I know you like me?
How I know you like me? How I'm supposed to know you like me?
Sierra is like, and y'all know me. If you know me, you know I love somebody to take care of me. But Sierra is a type is like, even a phone call. Well, did you send her flowers or did you send her candy or something like that? Like you have to follow up with a gift.
Yes.
Oh my god,
It's
y'all made me so good. That is so terrible. It is gifts, but it's not. I think when people hear gifts, they think like luxury or like extravagant things. It's like such a little thing that let me know like you're thinking about me. I do love gifts.
Yeah.
I can't. I feel like it's cliche, but I also, and I had to learn this too because I think gifts is my love language. I was dealing with some people and I was thinking like maybe gifts was theirs,
Right.
and it really isn't.
Mhm.
So then it's just like it's very important to know what your partner's love language is.
It is,
Do
y'all.
you guys give your partners the test?
Yeah.
I did. Well,
Yeah.
I sent mine out to a few niggas, so.
She's a city girl. So
Y'all.
No, I am not.
Y'all know what
just
I think?
joking.
Well, I think it kind of changed up because we did the test like different times, but I noticed one of his love languages is physical touch, and that's like my least
Okay.
love language.
Okay.
So I'm the type of person that loves like, oh,
You're affectionate.
baby, I'll be on you.
Mhm.
But sometimes when it's too much affection to me, I kind of be like,
Get off.
Yeah.
squirmish.
Like
You know what I'm
you
saying?
like to
So
give
his-
it, but you don't
like to
necessarily like to
receive.
receive it.
Mhm.
Okay.
And his love language is like one of the main ones that I think I remember is that. So it's like he's showing love by doing all of this, and I'm just kind of like, go wash
Which
your
goes
dishes
back
for
to
me.
what she said.
Go do something else for me.
Yeah.
You know,
Show
so
me.
it's kind of like acknowledging it and understanding it helps. I just help to strengthen the relationship, and I feel like with us, it'll definitely strengthen our friendship. I don't know about gifts. I could probably give you a gift or two.
Yeah, my birthday. I feel like y'all gave me great gifts,
I'm
and
happy
that
that you
just really
enjoyed
showed
them.
me love.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you thought my gift was from Cece. So
I mean,
I still don't receive that. Well,
I didn't know. Wasn't it in the same bag or something?
It was
No.
not.
We
Mine
didn't
was
touch
sent to
each
you.
other.
Remember, I sent you my gift. I didn't bring it with me.
You seen it?
Sierra, didn't I send you the gift in the mail?
No, you had.
Oh, I brought it?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, now you have one of my moments.
Oh.
Forgetful. Okay.
I don't know because I'm usually sending
You
the
definitely sent her the
I sent you the
proof of
receipt.
purchase.
Okay, I
Yeah.
sent you the
Proof of
proof of purchase.
Yeah,
That's what
I
it
knew
was.
it was on the way, I believe.
Okay, that's
And then
what it
words of affirmation with you, because you're so assertive, I could see how the words are very, very important. So what you want somebody to be saying to you?
Well, I mean, I was gonna say everything right, but no. Words of affirmation for me, which I always knew before there was a love language test, because I'm big on someone telling me how they feel. Like, I like you to tell me how you feel about me, tell me how you're feeling. Like, I'm big on communication, you know, and not only is words of affirmation, because my other one that ties into it is quality time. So those two are the top two for me. They're literally right there together. And like I said, back to the words of affirmation, I need to know how you feel. I can't go off of your actions. And I know it's actions speak louder than words, but words mean more to me, you know, in a sense of like making me feel good inside. Like, you know, babe, I appreciate you. I love you. You know, I'm proud of you. I like to hear the words coming out of their mouths, because I know the actions are there, because again, they don't know how to speak my love language. So they're doing things to show me that they care, or show me how important I am to them, and I just want to hear you say the words. You know what I mean?
So do you feel like that's why you maybe are so good at uplifting others, because that's kind of like what you want in return?
Exactly. And I think I don't look for it in return. However, I do hold people to that standard of just speaking how you feel. You know what I mean? Like the guy that I love so much, we do the love language quiz. Like it was his idea. Like he's like, oh, let's do this. He's a Capricorn like Key. Okay.
So
but his is his love language is acts of service, which I knew before he did it. It makes sense because I pay attention to people. Like, because when you pay attention to somebody, you can kind of almost see exactly what it is that you're doing. However, for me, I'm a gift giver. I'm a gift giver. Anybody that know me know I would throw you. I love gift giving because I think it makes you feel good. Somebody thought of you. So before we did the quiz, I like to do thoughtful things. Like, he does a lot of work on the computer. So I randomly bought these glasses with that blue frame in there because he's constantly on the computer. You know what I'm saying? Small things like that.
He has
so it's just those small acts of service. You know what I mean? And so him not even knowing like where that came from, it's just me like thinking of you, you know, before you even think about yourself. You know.
I love that. And I think it's so important because we always say, you know, when you're dating, date with intentions. That's so very much so true. But going beyond that, you have to know and understand your partner. So part of being intentional is you need to intentionally know how to give them the love that they want. Because that's what we want in return as women. We want a man that can cater to our needs, you know? Because, you know, a lot of things, and I listened to a lady, she's a femininity coach. And I absolutely love that because I think, you know, we need
women need to
embrace our divine feminine.
I agree with 100%.
We need that energy. We need it.
We do.
Especially if you want a masculine man.
That's right. You can't be a masculine woman. You can't be all aggressive, like, oh, you know,
And so she said one of the things was, the question was, as a woman, a man was asking a lady, well, what do you bring to the table? And she said, well, honestly, if it's a man that is living in his masculine nature and he's what you call a high value man, he's never gonna ask a feminine woman that question. Because you're gonna elude femininity, and the man's gonna already know what you're bringing. And she was just like, it's not about cooking, it's not about cleaning, it's not about the good sex, because if you want to think about it, you can buy somebody to come. I mean, you can pay somebody to come cook, clean, a prostitute or a stripper.
That's true.
You can do all of that.
That's true.
But it's when that person intentionally, they're like your best friend, then they're your lover, your sister, your mother, like all rolled into one. Something you cannot pay for. And that goes back to the love languages, because you have to be very much intentional about how you're loving your partner, how you're receiving your partner, making sure you know what their love language is,
and practicing speaking to them, because we are set in our own ways, right, as humans. So, you know, like I'm the words of affirmation person. That doesn't mean this person is.
They're gonna receive that.
He might not like gifts. Or you know what I'm saying, like the acts of service. He might not be that person. So you have to learn their language and learn to speak it. And that's vice versa. So when you have a partner and you're intentional, then y'all both. I think it's a great idea to implement the love language test
I love
with each other, because y'all can sit down and actually talk about that. we talked about this, Key, when you and I were talking about your relationship one time, and I said you have to learn to speak each other's language. Otherwise, I'm not saying it won't work, but there's gonna be a lot of butt heads. There's gonna be a lot of head button because it's like, you know, you're speaking your language and you're expecting him to adapt to it and be you, but that's not who he is. You speak your partner's language, it'll help y'all. It's so seamless.
Right. Yeah. And see, I think a lot of times in relationships, I know this was my thing. Really up until recently, I always was saying, like, people like, why aren't you in a relationship? Why aren't you settled? Why aren't you married? And then I would always say, because I don't want to settle. Like, I got my standard of what I want, but when I think about it, in my mind, I almost want the perfect person. Okay. And now that I'm getting older, I'm not saying I'm ready to settle and just take any man. No. But I know I come with certain things.
Some
and
negotiation.
Then, it's going to be some negotiation. Now, I might want a nigga that's 6'7" and I'm 5'3", my own self. I can balance it out. So
you can do 6'1".
I can do 5'10" maybe.
You can do 5'8" too.
No. No. If I put on heels.
That's true. But you are like 5'2", Sierra.
I'm 5'3", Kiana.
Don't take away her inch now.
If I put on heels though, y'all, I would be 5'7", 5'8".
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. But that to me, even with height and stuff, to me that could be a little bit superficial. But the only thing is, I do have sons. You know what I'm saying? And bringing a little bitty man around my.
Listen, I was about to say
here's
something.
the thing with that though. I remember before 2019, I had my list of my husband, and it had the physicals in there. It had the height, it had the look, it had everything, right? In 2018, I went through a breakup. And I was laying around, so in 2019, actually in July 2019, because that's when I made that new list, I took all the physical out. Yeah. Granted, I do want an attractive person in my life, right? I want somebody with height because I'm 5'7" some inches or whatever. However, I took the physical out because there are more important things to me than the physical, and that came with my age and maturity, right? Yeah. The fact that I got the 6'7", he was 6'11". I got the height. You know what I'm saying?
6'11".
I got the height. I got all the qualifications, everything I asked for, and I was real specific. I mean, he need to have this type of bank account. I took all that out too, the superficial stuff. So now mine is like God-fearing, you know what I mean? Like family-oriented, somebody that prays for me, somebody that fights for me, things like that. And that's what I pray over now. So as women, like you said, with our age, it's like, no, I'm not going to settle for anything, but the physical can be taken out, you know what I mean? And
some of that stuff.
Some of it.
Yeah, some of that stuff can go. But I feel like if that man is hitting like most of your checkpoints, he's not going to be
especially the major, especially he's going to be attractive to you.
Attractive. Yeah.
Very attractive. You're going to be like, oh,
wee.
Oh. Drop all them hoes for me.
Drop them, please.
They're going to do it anyways.
Yeah. That's what I need. That's what I want, But yeah, so this quiz was very good. Like I said, I sent it to a couple of people. And you guys, if y'all want to get that quiz,
we should post it and see what tell us their love.
We'll post it on our Instagram. Y'all go check out our link in our bio on IG and go on over and take the quiz. Send the quiz out a couple of times and see what you get.
Or to that one person.
My one person, but that's why I sent it to y'all.
When you sent it, I was like, what Key doing? But I took it because I like taking the quiz and mine is always the same. I met somebody that said theirs changed over
mine has changed too, but my numbers are so it's like 20%, 23%, 20, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I feel like, look, everything yourself, do everything. You gotta
just do it all.
Make it to home base, okay? Just hit all of them. The only one that I was surprised of, because I do like gifts, but I guess because sometimes I didn't think about it like you. I thought about like the superficial version of like gifts. So I'm just like,
my gifts was like 3%.
Mine was like 7%.
And I know I love gifts, but it's just what outweighs that for me. You know what I mean? That's more important, because for me, I'm gonna get the gift anyway. It's coming.
You better give me a gift.
I love it.
It's gonna be mixed in with the act of service.
Yeah. I like act of service too. I think that was my second one. Because
I can see that though, because you like somebody come cut the grass before you have to ask.
Paint the house.
Rub my back.
Scratch my head. I love it so much.
Yeah, I love it, but I just hate in return though. I would do it, but I just feel like with a back rub, if it's got to be returned, let me roll your bed first, and then you.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like first, because after you do me, I want to just lay there.
No, I don't even get to do the back rub after mine is done.
Let me put that as a question. It's okay. I'm gonna find out.
No, but I get it though. I do. I love that though.
I like talking about this with y'all.
Me too. I love love, so I talk about anything with love.
You do love loyalty. You love loyalty.
Yes. I love loyalty.
I love lucky.
And cherish Sierra.
That part.
Yeah, cherish me because I am your gift.
I love that.
Yeah, I remember that used to be my Twitter name.
I remember.
People used to think my name was Cherish.
But anyway, guys, it was a fun little chit chat about love languages.
Sure.
You guys, make sure you check us out. Everywhere we are, we all over the internet. We are on YouTube, we on Apple Podcasts, we on Spotify, we on
Instagram.
Follow us at Girl I'm Grown. And check us out where you listen to all of your favorite podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And until next time,
peace y'all.